just like last week, if you have any kind of liquid sitting around, it could be wine, it could be grape juice, it could be just water, it could be anything, and a little piece of bread, we're going to celebrate communion together. The problem with any of this stuff, as we socially distance, is that people still need served. We still need to be available. And as scary as some people make it seem, we still need to be the hands and feet and face of Jesus, because he promises to be available, and that's what we have to find a way to do as well. Diana, as some of you know, works for Light of Life, and they have chosen, unlike a lot of other homeless shelters and shelters around Pittsburgh, to remain open during all of this. You can imagine it's a logistical nightmare because they're dealing with homeless people who often have sicknesses to begin with. So they're having to find ways to solve those problems and serve those people, even in this place where we're not supposed to be close to one another. But being there for people is still important. Somebody has to do it, right? And so they're available. And here's what happens when you're available for people. Friday, a call came to Light of Life, because everybody knows they're open and everybody knows they're still serving. A call came from the Mon Valley that there were hundreds of people that were so poor and in need that the people in Mon Valley needed food. And Light of Life said, listen, we have food here. Come, bring a truck, a van, whatever. We'll get you some food. At the exact same moment, a call came in from a catering service called Common Pleas, and they're right in downtown Pittsburgh. And they had a function that they had created 800 pounds of food for. So at the exact same moment that these people had need, God provided, because people were available. And those people in Mon Valley had 800 pounds of not just food, but the good stuff, good catered food. God is good. I don't believe in circumstance and happenstance. I believe in miracles. And we just have to be available. We don't have communion unless we have a God who makes himself available, who says there's a problem and only I can fix that. And so Jesus does. He comes down and he dies. He makes himself available beyond what we even would think necessary. He goes to the cross, and we are so thankful. Let us celebrate Jesus and his sacrifice together. Above all powers, above all things, above all nature and all created things, above all wisdom and all the ways of man, so on the night that Jesus was going to be betrayed, he took a piece of bread, he broke it, and he blessed it. Then he passed it to his disciples, and he said, "Take, eat. This is my body given for you." In the same way, he took a cup of wine, and he said a prayer over that. Then he passed it to his disciples, and he said, "This is my blood of the new covenant, poured out for the sins of many. Whenever you do this in remembrance